Good morning, children. Welcome back to the another session of mathematics. Children, in this class, we are going to revise for FA3. Okay, the portions is chapter 8 fraction and chapter 9 decimals. Children, I have written the pattern of your question paper. It carries for 20 marks. See, first main, fill in the blanks. Half into 4. 4 fill in the blanks will be there. It carries 2 marks. And second main, match the following. 4 match the following. It carries 2 marks. And third main, write true or false. 4 true or false, it carries 2 marks. And fourth main, name the following. That is half into 4, it is 2. See, first 4 means half of marks it contains. And fifth main, do as directed. In this, you have to write so many problems. That is, write next to equivalent fraction, it carries 1 marks. Change into decimals, it carries 1 marks. Solve. In this two main children, you have to solve many problems. That is, it carries 1.5 marks each. In this main, you have to solve 2 sums, and in D main, you have to solve 2 sums. It carries 3 marks. And the last main, word problem. Here, 2 marks each. 2 sums, 2 marks each. See, this is your pattern, and I am going to revise chapter 8 and chapter 9 today. Yes, children. First main, fill in the blanks. In this fill in the blanks, we may give you fill the blanks or name the following also. We may give you any pattern. Yes. The first, a division sum can also be expressed as fractions. Next, fractions in which the numerator is less than the denominator. Children, what do we call it as? We call it as proper fraction. The numerator is less than the denominator, that we call it as proper fraction. Decimals with the same number of decimal places are called like decimals. What do we call it as? Like decimals. Decimals with different number of decimal places are called unlike decimals. Then a part of a whole is called, what do we call it as part of a whole? Is called fractions. And next, fractions with the same denominator are called like fractions. When the numbers are same in the denominator, that we call it as like fractions. Fractions in which the numerator is 1 is called as unit fraction. What do we call it as? Unit fraction. See, in this, all the numerator numbers are 1. So, we call it as unit fractions. Next, here 4 and 7 is given. Here we have a blank. And here we have 35. How do we get this 35? 7. What is it? It's a 35 is a multiple of 7, is it not? 7 5s are 35. So, by what number we have multiplied here? We have multiplied here by 5. And 7 5s are 35. So, 4 should be multiplied by 5. So, 4 5s are, when we multiply 4 by 5, 4 into 5, we will get 20. 4 5s are 20. 20 is the answer. Yes, children. Shall we repeat this again? A division sum can also be expressed as fractions. Fractions in which the numerator is less than the denominator is proper fraction. Decimals with the same number of decimal places are called like decimals. Decimals with different number of decimal places are called unlike decimals. A part of a whole is called fraction. Fractions with the same denominator are like fractions. Fractions in which the numerator is 1 is called as unit fraction. Here 7 is multiplied by 5, we will get 35. So 4 should be multiplied by 5, we will get 20. Yes, children, the next one is match the following. In 5 by 6, 6 is called as what, children? The upper number we call it as numerator, the below number we call it as denominator. So 6 is the denominator. And 4 by 9, 4 is the dash. See, 4 it is in upper place, is it not? So we call it as numerator. This 1 by 4 is what fraction is this? It is a mixed fraction. Yes, 6 by 5 is what fraction? Improper fraction. Why we call it as improper fraction, children? Because the numerator is greater than the denominator. That we call it as improper fraction. Next, true or false? In this you should tell me children, 2 by 4 is it equal to 4 by 8? Yes. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Yes, it is equivalent to. So we call it as true. It is both are equal. Yes. Half of 8 is 3. Children, what is half of 8? Half of 8 is 4. If they have mentioned 3, is it right? No, it is wrong. So it is false. Yes. 11.03 is read as 11.03. Is it right? Yes. What we have written the number, in the same way we have to spell. That is 11.03. What they have given the statement is right. So it is true. Yes. Here 5.6000. It is equal to 5.6. Yes. After the decimal, after the number, how many zeros? It not concerned children. So it is equal to 5.6 is equal to 5.6. Yes, it is right. So we write it as true. Yes children, next main, write the next two equivalent fractions. Children, 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 4. We have to write next two equivalent fraction. Yes, how do we write? After 1, 2, here we are going to write 3. 1 1s are 1, 1 2s are 2, 1 3s are 3, 1 4s are 4. And here 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8. This is how we have to write this next two equivalent fraction. Next, change into decimals. We have to change this into decimals. It is in fractions, is it not? Yes, we have to change into decimals. 4 by 100. When we divide 4 by 100, we'll get 0.04. This is how we are going to write it in decimals. Next, find the sum. Here we have three set of numbers. That find the sum is what? Should we add or subtract? We have to add this. These three numbers we have to arrange and we have to add this. Let us arrange the numbers children. 18.34. 18.34. Next, 24.27. Next, 13.56. They have said us to add. They find the sum means we have to add. Write the plus sign and add children. First, we have to start from ones place. 4 plus 7 is 11. 11 plus 6 is 17. So write 7 here. 1 carry. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. So write 1 here. 1 carry. 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. 13 plus 3 is 16. So write 6 here. 1 carry. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. And we have to write this decimal number. Understood? The answer is 56.17. We should not read it as 17 children after the decimal number. We have to read it as numbers only 1, 7. Yes children, find us in the sum we have to arrange the numbers and we have to add. When we had this, we got the answer as 56.17. Children, while reading also, we should read 56.17 only, not 56.17. We should not read it as 17. We should spell each and every number, that is 1 and 7, not together 17. The answer is 56.17. Next, find the difference. What do you mean by find the difference? Should we add or subtract? We have to subtract. By which, see, 6.323 should be subtracted from 18.424. First we have to write the number which is greatest. Then we have to write the smallest number and we have to subtract. Let us arrange the sum. That is 18.424 minus 6.323. Yes children, we have arranged and we have to subtract and find the difference. 4 minus 3 is 1. 2 minus 2 is 0. 4 minus 3 is 1. And 8 minus 6. How much is 8 minus 6? It is 2. And here 1. We have to write this decimal. The answer we got it what is 12.101. Understood children? In In this way you have to arrange the sum and you have to find the difference of the sum. Yes children, in this way you have to add these fractions. 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6. Okay, what is the first step you have to follow? This is the question. 1 by 3 and 1 by 6. First we have to take the LCM for 3 and 6. Let us take the LCM for 3 and 6. Both is a multiple of 3. So 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. Now 2 ones are 2. What we got the LCM? LCM is equal to this 3 and 2. 3 into 2. That is 3 twos are how much children? It is 6. What we got the LCM? That is 6. After copying this question, this is the first step we have to do. That is, we have to take LCM for 3 and 6. Not for the numerator numbers. The denominator numbers we have to take the LCM. We got the LCM as 6. So, instead of this 3 and 6, we are going to write that is 6. Okay. Now what we have to do? What I have taught you what is the second step? Here we have to divide by 3 and multiply by 1. We have to divide by 3 and multiply by 1. Yes, the second step is the LCM should be divided by 3. What is the LCM number? That is 6. 6 should be divided by 3. This is the second step, children. This is the first step. This is the second step. That LCM number 6 should be divided by 3. That is 3 2s are 6. 6 minus 6, we got 0. The numerator what number we have? We have 1. This 1 should be multiplied by 2. That is 2 ones are 2. That 2 we should write it here. Then what I have given? Add is it not? So we have to add, right? Plus sign. This is the second step. Next, the third step. What is the third step? Here that LCM number should be divided by 6 and the answer what do we get? That should be multiplied by 1. Yes, let us divide 6 by 6. That is 6 ones are 6. We got the answer as 1. And numerator what do we have? We have 1 here. It should be multiplied by 1. 1 ones are 1. The answer is 1. Yes children, after copying the sum, you have to follow this 1, 2, 3 steps and finally you will get the answer. That is 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 by 6. And further it can be divided, you can convert into lowest form also. That is 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. That is equal to 1 by 2. This is the answer. Shall I repeat this once again? 1 by 3, 1 by 6. We should add this. Oh, see, numerator are same, denominators are different. So we cannot add. So we have to take LCM for 3 and 6. The first step is taking LCM for 3 and 6. We will get the LCM as 6. And that LCM we are going to write here. Instead of writing 3 and 6, we are taking the 6 number as LCM. Then the second step what we have to do is by 3 we have to divide and 1 here by we have to multiply. And in the third step we have to divide by 6 and multiply by 1. In the second step LCM 6 is divided by 3 and we got answer 2 and we are multiplying the 2 into 1. That is 2 ones are 2. The 2 we are going to write here. Since it is addition we are writing plus sign. And the third step is 6. The LCM 6 should be divided by 6. When we divide, we will get the answer as 1. 1 should be multiplied by 1. 1 ones are 1. That 1 we have written here. We have to add this. In the next step, we have to add. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 by 6 we have written. And we are converting this 3 by 6 into lowest form. That is 3 ones are 3. 3 twos are 6. So we got the answer as 1 by 2. Yes children. The previous sum here studied the fraction of addition. Here it is a fraction of subtraction. In the same manner we have to do this subtraction sum. 2 by 3 minus 1 by 7. See, numerators are different, denominators are different. We cannot subtract. So we are taking LCM for 3 and 7. What we are doing? The first step is taking LCM. The first step is 3 and 7. We are taking this LCM for 3 and 7. See, both are odd numbers. It is not the multiple of single digit number. That is 3 ones are 3 and 7 as it is we are going to take See, 3 and 7. It is a multiple of itself. It is divisible by 1 and itself. 7 ones are 7. So, LCM is equal to 3 into 7. Yeah, come on, tell me what is 3 sevens are? 3 sevens are 21. The LCM is 21. When the answer for this 3 and 7 is 21 we got. The LCM is 21. Next, first step, you know that we have to take LCM and we got the answer as 21. The second step. In the second step, we have to divide the LCM by 3 and multiply it by 2. And in the third step, we have to divide by 7 and multiply by 1. The second step we are doing here, that 21 should be divided by 3. 3 sevens are 21. 21 minus 21, 0. What we got the answer? We got it as 7. That 7 should be multiplied by 2. 7 2s are 14. The second step, we got it as 14. Let us write here and subtract. This subtraction, we are subtracting it now, so we are writing subtract sign. Next, in the third step, we have to divide that 21 by 7. In the third step, we have to divide 21 by 7. 7 3s are 21. 21 minus 21, 0. We got the answer as 3 and we have to multiply by 1. 3 1s are 3. Yes, children, that 3 we are going to write here. Understood? Yes. After solving these 3 steps, we got answer 14 minus 3 by 21. What is the next step we have to follow? We have to subtract. 14 minus 3 is 11. 11 by 21 is the answer. Thus, children, further we cannot divide. It is not the multiple of a single digit number. So, we have to stop till 11 by 21. Yes, children, let us repeat this once again. We have to subtract this 2 by 3 minus 1 by 7. We have to subtract. So, to subtract this, we have to take the LCM for 3 and 7. See, for 3 and 7 we have taken the LCM and we got the answer as 21. That 21 we have written here. Next, the second step, that is that 21 should be divided by 3 and multiplied by 2. And in the third step, 21 should be divided by 7 and multiplied by 1. Yes, in the second step we have divided. That 21 should be divided by 3. When we divide 21 by 3, we got the answer 7. That 7 should be multiplied by 2. Yes, 7 2s are what we got it as 14. That 14 we have written here. We are writing subtraction sign, and then in the third step, till here we have completed second step, and here we are starting the third step. The 21 should be divided by 7. When we divide 21 by 7, we got it as the answer is 3. This here multiplying by 1. 3 1s are 3. We got answer as 3. 14 minus 3. How much, children? When we subtract 14 minus 3, we will get 11. So, 11 by 21 is the answer. This is how you have to subtract. Yes, children. Next main is word problem. Come on, read the questions along with me, children. Raj bought a pen for rupees 25 1 by 2 and a notebook for rupees 20 1 by 4. How much money did he spend? Children, we have to find the amount what Raj has spent for pen and notebook. Yes, let us find the solution. Cost of a pen, that is 25 1 by 2. Next, cost of a notebook. Yeah, how much did he spend for the notebook? 21 by 4. Total amount is 25 1 by 2 plus 21 by 4. Children, this is in mixed fraction. So, we have to convert first into proper or improper fraction. Then we have to further add this. Okay. Yes. How do we add this, children? How do we mix it into a proper or improper fraction? This 2 should be multiplied by 25 and the answer, what do we get? That should be added by 1. And 4 should be multiplied by 20 and that answer should be added by 1. Yes, this step we have to follow. Children, I have taught you know how to convert mixed fraction into proper or improper fraction. Yes, in the same way we are doing. 225s are how much? 225s are 50. 50 plus 1 is 51. 51 by 2 plus. Next, 4 should be multiplied by 20. 4 20s are 80. 80 plus 1 is 81. 81 by 4. Denominator, it has changed. Numerator has changed and denominator, what is there in this number, the same we have to follow. Yes. Till now, these are the steps. We have converted mixed fraction into improper fraction. And now, we have to find the LCM for 2 and 4. Let us find the LCM. This is the first step. LCM of 2 and 4. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. Again, 2 1s are 2. The LCM is 2 into 2 is equal to 4. The LCM what we got? We got the LCM as 4. Yes, let us write here 4. Yes. For the children we have taught you addition of fraction, is it not? In the same way we have to do this. This 4 should be divided by 2 and multiplied by 51. And that 4 LCM should be divided by 4 and multiplied by 81. Okay, let us start the second step. First step we have taken LCM. The second step is we have to divide that LCM by 2. Yes, 2 2s are 4. 4 minus 4, 0. Children, we got the answer as 2 and we should multiply by that 2 by 51. 2 51s are, that is 102. This 102, we are writing it here. 102 plus. Next step, third step. By 4 we are dividing 4 and we are multiplying that by 81. In the third step, we are dividing 4 by 4. That is 4 1s are 4. 4 minus 1, 0. That 1 should be multiplied by 81. 1 81s are 81. This is the third step, children. What we got the answer? 81. Yes. After solving the 3 steps, next 102 plus 81. We have to add this both. 102 plus 81. We shall write here, children. 102 plus 81. Add this. 2 plus 1, 3. 0 plus 8 is 8. And here 1. What we got the answer? That is 183. That is 183 by 4. Yes, children. We got the answer 183 by 4. Since the question is, it is in mixed fraction. So again we have to convert this proper fraction into mixed fraction. This 183 we have to divide by 4 and we have to find the mixed fraction. Let us divide here. 183 we are dividing by 4. 4 4s are 16. 18 minus 16 is 2 and we are taking this 3 down. That is 4 5s are 20. 23 minus 20 is 3. Children, this, how we have to write it here? I thought you, is it not? The first one, this. First we have to write 45. Second, that is 3. And third, we have to write this 4. What is the first number you have to write? 45. Second number is 3. 3 by, this third number is 4. This is the answer. Raj has spent rupees 45 3 by 4 for a pen and a notebook. Total amount what Raj has spent is 45 rupees 45 3 4. Anyway, children, will repeat once again. Listen carefully. Raj bought a pen for rupees 25 1 by 2 and a notebook for rupees 21 by 4. How much money did he spend? Children, first we are writing a statement that cost of a pen. How much did he spend for a pen? That is 25 1 by 2. Next, cost of a notebook. That is 21 by 4. How much he has spent total amount? That is 25 1 by 2 plus 21 by 4. Here it is in mixed fraction. So we are converting into improper fraction. To convert into improper fraction, the denominator what do we have? 2 should be multiplied by 25, and that answer what do we get? That should be added by 1. We'll get the answer. That is 2 25s are 50. 50 plus 1 is 51. 51 by 2. We have converted 25 1 by 2. We got the answer as 51 by 2. Next, plus has its addition side. Then 4 should be multiplied by 20. That is 4 20s are 80. 80 plus 1 is 81. 81 by 4. By this step, we have converted mixed fraction into improper fraction. Next, what is the next step? That is, we have to take LCM for 2 and 4. We are taking LCM for 2 and 4. We have taken LCM, that is, what we got the answer after taking LCM? We got it as 4. The LCM is 4. Here, we are writing, instead of 2 and 4, we are writing 4 here. And next, second step. What is the second step? That 4 LCM should be divided by 2 and multiplied by 51. In the second step, we are following that this LCM 4 is divided by 2. We got the answer as 2. And the answer, what do we get? That should be multiplied by 51. 51 into 2 is 102. That is 102 we have written here, plus sign. Next, in the third step, we are dividing LCM 4 by 4. 4 ones are 4. We got the answer as 1. 1 should be multiplied by 81. 181s are 81. This 81 is written here. See, after this, children, the next step is we have to add this both. 102 plus 81. When we had this, we got the answer 183 by 4. Yes, it is a proper fraction 183 by 4. Children, since the sum is a mixed fraction, we are converting this proper fraction into a mixed fraction. That is 183 should be divided by 4. When we divide 183 by 4, we got the answer 45 as a quotient, remainder is 3 and the dividend is 4. First we have to write the quotient, then remainder, then the dividend. That is, first we have written 45, 3 by 4. Yes. How much Raj has spent for a notebook and a pen? That is rupees 45, 3 by 4. He has spent for the pen and the notebook. Yes, children. The second sum is, what should be subtracted from 4, 4 by 4 to make it 1, 3 by 4. Children, here also it is a mixed fraction. First we have to copy the sum and we have to convert mixed fraction into improper fraction. Then we have to further subtract. The before sum we have done addition. In the same manner we have to do this subtraction. Understood? Yes. 4, 4 by 5 minus 1, 3 by 10. This is a sum, children. We have written the sum. This improper fraction should be converted into, mixed fraction should be converted into improper fraction. First, how do we convert? 5 should be multiplied by 4 and the answer what do we get? That should be added to this 4. And here multiply and then add. Yes, children, we shall write the answer. 4 5s are 20. 20 plus 4 is 24. 24 by 5. Denominator, what do we have? The same number, we have to write it here. Next, 10 ones are 10. 10 plus 3, 13. 13 by 10. Yes, children, we have converted. And then, what is the next step? The next step is, we have to take LCM for 5 and 10. Okay, let us take LCM for 5 and 10. 5 ones are 5. 5 twos are 10. 2 ones are 2. So the LCM is equal to 5 twos are 10. What is the LCM? We got it as 10. Let us write. The LCM is 10. Then this is the first step. And in the second step, what we have to do? We have to divide the 10 by 5 and multiply by 24. Divide by 10 and multiply by 13. Yes, children. Yeah. We are dividing 10 by 5. The second step, we are dividing this LCM by 5. 5 twos are 10. 10 minus 10, 0. We got the answer as 2 and 2 should be multiplied by 24. 2 24s are 48. What do you get the answer? 48. This 48 should be written here. 48 minus Second step over. Then third step. What we have to do in the third step? That the 10 should be divided by 10 and multiplied by 13. 10 ones are 10. Yes, what we got to answer? 1. 1 should be multiplied by 13. 1. 13s are 13. In the third step, we got to answer 13. Yes, let us write. 48 minus 13. We have to subtract it. 48 minus 13. 8 minus 3 is 5. 4 minus 1 is 3. What we got? 35. 35 by 10. Yes, children. Now, see, in the question, it is a mixed fraction. So, even the answer should be in mixed fraction only. So, we have to divide 35 by 10. Let us divide here. 10. 3s are 30. We got the remainder 5. The quotient is 3. The remainder is 5. And the dividend is 10. So, first what should we write? First 3, second 5 and the third 10. Let us write here 3, 5 by 10. This is the answer we got. When we subtract to see 4 by 5 to make it 1 3 by 4, we have to subtract 3 5 by 10. We shall repeat it once again, children. See, yes, we are copying the sum 4 by 5 minus 1 3 by 10. This mixed fraction we are converting into proper fraction. See, 4 5s are 20, 20 plus 4 is 24. 24 by 5 minus 10 ones are 10, 10 plus 3 13, 13 by 10. After converting, we have to take LCM for 5 and 10. We got the answer as 10. The LCM we have written here. Next, the second step. That 10 should be divided by 5 and multiplied by 24. And in the third step, 10 should be divided by 10 and multiplied by 13. Yes. In the second step, we are dividing 10 by 5. We got the answer as 2. The answer should be multiplied by 24. 24 is a 48. That 48 we have written here. Minus sign. Then in the third step, 10 should be divided by 10. We get the answer as 1. 1 should be multiplied by 13. 13 ones are 13. We have written 13. 48 minus 13. When we subtract, we got the answer 35. 35 by 10 we have written. Thus 35 by 10 should be converted into mixed fraction. So when we divide 35 by 10, we got the answer 3 5 by 10. Yes, children, this is how you have to follow the steps how we have taught you. And children, in this class and in this revision class, what I have taught you? The sums, and whatever the sums remaining in your classwork, everything should be practiced for the FA3. This is a important questions I have taught you, sums I have taught you, and you have to practice all the sums which is there in your classwork and homework, and get ready for the FA3, children. All the best. Let us meet you in the next class.